Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jossie.
I know many of you don't know who Jossie is. He's been gone for so long.
And I'm
We
back.
got a
I'm
special
back
guest this
now.
week.
Yeah.
I know, right?
For any of our new listeners, because I know we've picked up a few over the last couple months, Jossie is a distant memory who's come back from the dead
man,
to join us.
distant memory. Hasn't been that long, guys.
It's been James, how long has it
Month or
been?
two?
How long has it been? It's been
a month
2
and a
months.
half.
I feel like it's been like 2 months. Don't be modest. It's okay, Jossie. We're happy to have you back.
That's no time in the quarantine. That's no time.
That's like 8 episodes though.
Oh, yeah. Quarantine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. We're glad to have you back, Jossie. Glad to have you back.
Thanks. Glad to
How
be
have you
back.
been since you've been gone for so long? Catch us up. What have you been up to?
I've been great. I've been up to same old coding and doing school stuff. I graduated from a coding boot camp.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, got me an internship. Just mostly work computer science stuff for the main part. But also on the side, I've been keeping up with like animes and shows and the new movies coming out on the side when I can. That's pretty much it.
Like Clifford the Big Red Dog? Are you keeping up with that?
What? they have a new Clifford the Big Red Dog? They reboot that or something?
It's a live action movie.
Oh yeah.
It's a
quite
live action
horrifying.
movie.
Yeah.
that
You
sounds
didn't see the
scary.
trailer for that?
No, I didn't see the trailer. That sounds scary.
It looks scary. What have you been watching or playing or read or
Okay, I can tell you everything.
tell us the nerdy
I've been
things.
watching,
You said you have a lot.
Let's see. I watched Black Widow, of course, like yesterday. I watched all the Disney stuff, Raya and the Last Dragon, Loki. I've been keeping up with that.
Mhm.
Let's see what else. I've been playing Mario Golf and recently Monster Hunter Stories on the Switch.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I've been watching Skate the Infinite anime, skate anime.
What's that one
Yeah.
called?
Skate the Infinite. Skate the
No.
Infinity, something like that. Infinite.
Is that good?
One
I've never
those.
heard of that one. What's that one about?
It's pretty good. It's about two guys basically like they're in this like a legal downhill like skateboarding competition. And one of the main characters he's from Canada but he moved to Japan, so like being good at snowboarding made him good at skateboarding. It's funny, but it's good. It's pretty good. You should check it out.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like something.
All right. Maybe not that one, but I've been what else have I been watching? I've been watching The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. That one's good. That one's
Okay.
probably more your
Yeah.
speed.
A lot of people. Well, yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of people talk about that one. I've never heard of the other one though, so I don't know.
Yeah,
about that.
it
But-
sounds like Rocket Power, the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it is. It kind of is. I'm not gonna lie.
How do you make a whole show off? Okay, whatever. That's cool.
You never watched the sports anime? You never watched like the volleyball one or
I've seen that one in passing. I haven't actually watched it.
basketball.
I haven't watched it. I've
Mm.
just seen it in passing. So no.
Yeah,
I guess
those are
I
good.
missed that. Have you been playing anything?
Yeah, I've been playing Mario Golf.
Oh yeah, you did say
Monster
that. You said that
Stories,
already.
You know,
You said that. You said all of that already.
my
Sorry.
usual Overwatch. The
Sorry,
most toxic game ever.
You literally said all of that. I'm so sorry. I was listening to you.
Yeah, you making me repeat myself, Shannon. Come on.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. Okay. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
James, what have you been doing?
I've been in a Call of Duty mood, so I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty. And for some reason, I don't know why, the cheating has gone rampant recently. So Activision, if you're
Yeah.
listening, Raven Software, Call of Duty, whoever, please enable the anti-cheat. Jossie and I will code it for you if we need to. But please do something about the aimbot hackers because it's getting ridiculous.
Really? Wow.
It's off the chain. I might join you in Overwatch, Jossie, because Call of Duty is
Oh man,
is getting pretty
Overwatch
bad.
is Overwatch pretty bad too because now it's cross-platform. So like I'm playing all the PC people who are just
Oh, they're-
ridiculous.
Oh, are they hackers or are they just sweaty?
I can't tell. I really can't. Sometimes it's like sometimes I think they're hackers, but then it's like I don't know.
On
Are they just
PC,
really good?
Isn't it easier to play a first-person shooter on PC than in
yeah.
a console? That's why.
Yeah, it is.
So you're being
And I'm also
There's a skill
playing,
gap for sure.
Yeah, and I'm also
I feel
playing
like I
Knockout
would
City.
be
I don't
able
know
to
if you've heard of that
play.
game.
I feel like I would be able to play a first-person shooter pretty good on PC, just because
Yeah.
it's easier to aim with the mouse than it is with
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
the joystick. Maybe I'll try that.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna get a game in PC. You should get a game in PC, Shannon.
I don't know.
Nah?
I,
It's cheaper. It's
I don't
cheaper
know
than a
about all of
console.
I don't know about all of that because I don't know how often I would use it. But
Well, you can use it for like other stuff too, not just strictly gaming. So I use mine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'll record now. So I'm on Zoom from my PC, but yeah, I do it for like I do some work stuff from time to time, mainly gaming. But if I gotta like browse the internet and
that's true.
the laptop isn't the most
Yeah.
convenient. Well, I mean, the laptop is still top tier convenience, but if I'm already at the desk, then I'm like, let me just pull up the browser since I'm already here. So
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. That's a good point. Maybe I will because I want to play The Sims again, and I can't play it on.
Cool.
Shut up. Anyway, I knew you were gonna say that. Anyway, what have I been doing? Oh wait, is that it, James? Have you been doing anything else?
I bought my tickets for Nerd for Speed. So remember our guests from Plus Ultra Entertainment. Yeah.
Oh, you did. Oh, you are going. Okay,
I'm gonna go. Yeah.
I want to go, but the thing is, I'm going on vacation 2 days after that. So I'm trying to be
ready. Yeah.
I'm trying to be very limited to the amount of people I expose myself to because I have to take a COVID test.
Responsibility. Yeah, I like it.
But I really do want to go, so I'm still thinking about it.
Gotcha. Well, I'll be there for sure. And I was looking up some cosplay. I'm gonna do a cosplay. I was on the fence about there's a cosplay contest. Like at first I had it checked. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. But then I got nervous. I was like, nah, I don't want to expose myself. So I'm not ready to take the leap just yet. But I'll be there in cosplay though. So I'll do
Cool.
a Future Chunks cosplay.
I want to go. So Jossie, in case you don't know, because I know you haven't listened to the episodes back. Anyway, we had a guest. We had 2 guests on like 3 or 4 episodes ago, and they are the owners of this company called Plus Ultra Entertainment, and they're doing like a cosplay go-kart night in DC.
Oh, cool.
We were talking about going down there and doing something for the podcast, but the closer it gets, I really want to go, but I have to.
Yeah, it's on the 31st.
Responsible decisions. Yeah, it's on the 31st. I'm literally leaving on the 3rd. So I'm just like, I don't know if this is smart, but there might be hope yet. I'll have to see. Because I have to like drive down there and stay down there for the night. So that's extra money I have to spend, but I do really want to go. But at least you'll be there.
I'll be there.
Some form of Blerdsnerds representation will be there, but I will try to make it down there. Also, Jossie, you should go.
When? The 3rd?
No,
the 31st.
31st? I don't know if I go to 31st either.
Sure you can. You're a liar. Where are you gonna be?
I'll do something 31st too.
No, you don't. He's lying. Anyway,
sure, Jossie has a cosplay ready.
Anyway, stay tuned
stay
tuned for any Blerdsnerds things that may be happening with that. We'll see.
Yep, that's all my nerdy things though. What about yours, Shannon? Let's hear it.
I've had a pretty uneventful week. I haven't been doing any nerdy things. I watched Loki this week, and I watched Black Widow also. So
it was so good. The episode of Loki was so good this week.
Episode of Loki was really good. James, did you like this episode?
Because this one I did like. Yeah.
Did you
pick back up?
Did you like last week's episode?
Last week was all right, but this one it picked back up some. So
James, I don't know. James doesn't like Loki that
I don't
much.
know. I felt like I was in too deep on the hate train to walk back. So I feel like I got to keep on hating it. But no, it's getting better though. The 3rd episode, it was like kind of dry for me, but the 4th and 5th, they're better. So I'm invested still. But looking forward to
there's only one episode left, so you can.
Yeah, I want to see how they wrap it up.
I don't know why James doesn't like Loki so much. It's really good. It's my favorite one out of all 3 of them so far.
It was seeming pretty predictable for me, but I stopped theorizing, and it's just So I stopped the theorizing because like when they partnered up, I was like, I already knew they were gonna partner up and be buddy cop system. So, but now I stopped the thinking ahead and just letting it play out. So I am liking it though now.
Okay. Yeah, this last episode was really good with all of the different Lokis that we got to see. Classic Loki, he was fun, and then Kid Loki and Gator Loki.
President Loki,
yeah. It was fun. It was a really good episode. I'm just interested to see where they're going with it and who the actual villain is going to be. There's a lot of theories floating around, and I'm hoping that Marvel doesn't do something stupid like they did with WandaVision. So I guess we'll see this week, tomorrow, if you're listening to this podcast, the day it comes out. I guess we'll see tomorrow, but I'm just really scared that they're gonna do something dumb. So I don't know. Who do you think the villain is gonna be?
Oh, me?
Both of you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have any good theories.
You don't know. You have no clue who the villain could be. You have no thoughts in your brain.
Nope. I didn't look at any of the theories, so.
But you don't have any idea in your mind who you think it might be.
It's another Loki.
I hope not.
That's actually what I think. I think it's
some people
Loki.
think that,
It's
but I
another
really hope it's not another Loki. I hope not, because I feel like that's so predictable. So I
Loki Inception. You know?
I hope not. Well, a lot of people online are saying that it's gonna be Kang, just because there are a lot of things. There are a lot of direct references in the show to Kang, like the void that they're in, kind of looks like what's it called, Kermopolis, like his little dome collection of things from different timelines, and the smoke monster Eliath is like a direct link to Kang also. So there's a lot of things that are in there. So a lot of people are saying it's going to be him, but a lot of people are also saying that like they wouldn't bring in like a huge like MCU villain in through a show, which I don't know. I feel like they could do that. I feel like they could. So I really hope that it's leaning that way, just because there's a lot of things that are pointing to it, instead of just like putting those things in there for no reason and then giving us something stupid like another Loki. I'll be really upset if it's another Loki. I will be really, really upset. So, but it could be. So I'm bracing myself for the worst. But yeah, this episode was good. It's the best episode we've seen so far, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Loki's narcissistic love relationship with himself?
It's great.
Really? You're okay with it?
Yeah, self-love,
Yeah.
I gotta have that self-love.
Exactly.
I guess so. I kind of like it too. I don't have any problems with it. A lot of people have problems with it though, but I don't. I think it's cute.
It's cute and narcissistic, yeah.
Sorry, I guess we jumped ahead and we talked about Loki already, so I guess that's done. But I forgot, James, we like talked about our theories for the end of the season and I lost them. So now I don't know what we bet. Do you remember what you said your theory was?
I have no idea at all. Yeah, we'd have to go back and watch here.
Oh man.
Next week though, we got you guys. Don't worry.
But how are we gonna know who won? Because I forgot what you said was gonna happen.
Well, I'll just binge watch our episodes and then wait. It would have been after like the first episode, right?
I think because we skipped last week's review because we didn't do an episode last week because of 4th of July. So I think it was the 3rd episode. Yeah, the 3rd episode of Loki is when we gave our predictions for the end. When I was hating on it. I think I said that Loki is somehow going to end up back in the main timeline after this. But there is going to be a season 2 of Loki that was confirmed also. So now I don't know.
Nice. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to end up back in the main timeline. Who knows? But it does have a season 2. It's the only show confirmed right now to have a second season. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, I really don't know what's going to happen, but I'm preparing myself to be disappointed. Anyway, before we come back to Marvel stuff, really quickly, let's switch to video game stuff. Nintendo announced their Switch OLED, which we knew about
for terrible Switch.
Yeah, we knew about for some time, but the trailer finally came out for it, and I don't know. I feel like it's a waste of resources. What did you guys think when you saw it?
Like I looked at it, like I saw they had a comparison to like the regular Switch in that one, and just like the screen was bigger. Like that's it.
That's basically it. It's
so
just it's a bigger screen.
Like why would you get it? Yeah,
and one less USB port.
There's an Ethernet port though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so they swapped that with the USB, which it seems weird, but
yeah, it is weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird that they replaced it. They should have put it in addition.
And it's like you got that for what online games like?
Yeah,
like
that's
for
true.
What online games are you really playing on the Switch? So
I play Minecraft a lot on the Switch. I don't know if that
play online.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's worth upgrading if you have a Switch Lite. I think it's a good upgrade, but not if you have a regular Switch.
I don't know. Do you play your Switch on like the dock or like off the dock? More?
I never play my Switch on the dock. I think I played my Switch on the dock like 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't play it on the dock really either. I wish I would have waited and got a Switch Lite, honestly.
Yeah, but for some people who have a Switch Lite that might want a regular Switch because they don't want to always play handheld all the time. If they're looking to upgrade, then I think it might be worth it to upgrade to the new one if you have a Switch Lite. But if you have a regular Switch, I don't think it's worth it at all. I think you should wait.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Wait that extra 2 to 5 years. People are saying that they think this is like a half upgrade. You know how like Apple releases those half phones in between,
like Switch
upgrade.
S.
Yeah, that's what people are saying. And they're saying like maybe in a couple years there'll be like a full upgrade because people have been asking for a lot of things and Nintendo did not deliver any of the things that they asked for. So, so I can imagine why people are upset. People are asking for better graphics, better joystick control, and they have given us none of that. So thanks, Nintendo. And I think it's $50 more than the regular Switch. So you're paying $50 for a bigger screen. Same graphics though, just a bigger screen.
Crazy. But now an OLED.
Yeah, now an OLED, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means. Is that better? Is that better color? What does OLED mean?
Yeah, just pretty much better color.
It's not what we asked for.
And brighter.
It's not what we asked. I mean, it looks cool. I like the black and white, and I like the dock.
The white color scheme is cool.
Yeah, I like the dock.
Yeah. So interestingly enough, you can buy just the dock.
Really? For your regular Switch too?
And it'll work for your current Switch.
Oh, I don't think it's worth it either because I don't.
Yeah,
like I
think that was like $90 on its own.
Nah, it's not.
It's not worth it. It just looks cool, but it's not worth it if I'm not upgrading fully. James, have you played any more of the what's it called? Gaming Garage?
Builder Garage? I haven't actually.
Oh, you haven't touched it?
Nah. So I meant to look and see what kind of games people put out so I could figure out what kind of games I want to make. So actually that's what I'm gonna do this week. Instead of getting aimbot in Call of Duty, I'm gonna play some Game Builder Garage because it's a little less stressful.
Oh man, I was hoping for an update. Okay, cool. So next week, let us know. Well, let me know because Jossie's not gonna be here again next week. Let me know.
Thanks, Shannon.
Oh man, Jossie's on another vacation.
Yeah, I'm going to Cali.
It's fine, Jossie. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Anyway, I was about to say something and I lost my train of thought. Oh, James, tell us about Grand Theft Auto 6.
So it's been delayed.
Oh.
Well, not delayed. They gave us a rough release date of 2025.
2025?
Yes.
Wow.
It's 2021 right now, guys. That's like
Let me double check because maybe I went too extreme. Maybe it's 2020.
So in 4 years, why would they even advertise that? It's better off to not say anything. Why would you advertise something that's coming out in 5 years? 4 or 5 years, 4 years, whatever.
Yeah. So Grand Theft Auto fans, you may be joining Shannon, and it's been too long since the previous one has released. So we don't care. Because like with Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna say it's been like 12 years until the next Grand Theft Auto has dropped. So that's about the same time frame that between Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. Yeah.
Oh, to sidetrack, by the way, on the conversation we were having last week, they are working on another Kingdom Hearts project. It is confirmed.
Okay. Well,
oh, really?
Kingdom Hearts fans rejoice.
No. No.
Yeah. No. So GTA 6 is still in early development. Estimated release 2025. So you got about 4 years, guys, to
it's crazy
to finish up GTA 5 before.
Yeah. So Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in 2013. Oh my God.
That was so long ago, and people are still playing it. Like
heavily.
Like online, GTA Online.
Yeah, so that's 12 years. I feel like that's entirely too long to go in between games. You can't go 12 years in between a game, people.
Yeah, that's not long.
They need to stop. They need to stop doing that.
Well, they made so much money off of GTA 5, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. And if people are still playing it to this day in 2021 and it came out in 2013, then I guess they don't. Yeah. It's not really a big rush. But I wouldn't advertise a 6 if there's still like a good 5 years to go. I just feel like there's no point in doing that.
Yeah, early development.
It's probably gonna be even bigger.
No, you think it's gonna be bigger. But that's what happens when these games take so long to come out. They put too much pressure on themselves.
Shannon, that's just Kingdom Hearts, Shannon. Right?
No.
All right, that's not every other
it's
game,
not.
Shannon,
It's
right?
not
That's
just Kingdom Hearts.
That's just Square Enix, all right? They put
It's
out half games, right? Final Fantasy 7, Kingdom Hearts.
Final Fantasy 7 though was really good. So,
but like it was like a 40-hour game or something.
It is 40 hours. It's long. And it's only
it's
only the beginning part of the original game, and they managed to make 40 hours out of it.
I wants to play 40-hour RPGs, all right?
I do. I want to play a 40-hour RPG. So what are you talking about? I like my worlds to be big and lots to do.
You know what, Shannon? Play Dragon Quest 11. All right,
I don't want to play Dragon Quest
RPG.
I don't want to play that.
That game is good, Shannon. All right, and all the characters are like Dragon Ball Super characters. Like, come on,
it's
Shannon.
turn-based.
What more could you ask for?
It's turn-based.
Turn-based is superior. All right,
all Final Fantasy was turn-based.
I know.
Yeah, right?
I know, but I couldn't stand it, which is why I'm so glad that Final Fantasy 7 remake is not turn-based. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah. I had no idea.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Jim?
Oh, I had no idea that it wasn't turn-based.
Oh, no, it's not, and it's the best thing they could have done. It's the best thing they could have done.
I'll still leave you to it. I don't think I'll indulge, but Shannon, you are a resident RPG player.
But I don't know why you don't want to indulge. You play Kingdom Hearts. And Final Fantasy has way better fighting.
Yeah, I played
way better fighting mechanics than Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's a pretty low bar to beat.
I don't know why you don't like turn-based. I like strategy games and turn-based. So fun.
I don't like it.
Have you ever played Advance Wars on the DS? Like back in the day? No. They're remastering that game. That game is pretty fun.
The only turn-based games I've ever played in my life is whatchamacallit? Kingdom Hearts. What was it called? The other one. The turn-based one. Oh my
was
God.
that one Chain of Memories? The one with the
Chain
cards?
Memories, yeah.
Chain of Memories. That was the only one I played, and I also
that's a terrible turn-based game. I'm not gonna lie. Chain of Memories is a terrible turn-based game.
That was like the early, besides the Pokemon game, that was the earliest memory of a turn-based game I've played, and I hated it. Oh, and like the Final Fantasy games I've played, but like I hate those too.
You played Final Fantasy 10, right?
I played Final Fantasy 7 like back in the day, but Final Fantasy 10 and
that's probably my favorite.
And 10-2, which I hated, but I muddled through.
Yeah, I didn't like 10-2 that much. That wasn't really it had like some weird system. Like it wasn't completely turn-based.
And I bought the remakes because they had the 10 and 10-2 remake for Switch, and I was like, I don't know why I bought this because I don't want to play like this. I'd hate it. I don't want to. So needless to say, that has not been touched for a while. But
I'll play the Switch, and there's some good stuff on the Switch now.
Turn-based too.
A lot of good turn-based.
Turn-based. Pokemon, Pokemon's the only turn-based game that I've played. Well, I mean, Beyblade.
That was turn-based Beyblade game?
Oh man, that was a dad joke, Jossie. My bad.
Oh damn.
Yeah, because when the Beyblades turn, spin.
Oh, okay, got you.
Wow, never to say that again.
Sorry, guys. I'll see myself out.
On another random note, New York Comic Con tickets went on sale today. Today's Sunday.
I know.
Jossie, did you get any? Are you going to?
No, I don't think I'm going. I don't know.
All right.
I don't think I'm going.
I think I'm gonna apply to moderate a panel. So they have applications.
Ooh, any particular subject?
I don't know because I didn't look at the application yet, but and I don't think I missed the deadline. So let me not speak that and then the deadline passed already. But I thought it was until September. But I think I might apply. Either something about anime or something about Marvel, probably.
I feel like
like turn-based Sailor Moon game.
Oh my God. Somebody should make a Sailor Moon RPG. That would be really good. Can someone do that?
What happened?
Really, Jossie? Really?
Yeah.
Can someone Square Enix? Hi. Can you please make a Sailor Moon RPG? Someone make a Sailor Moon RPG. That would be really fun. And a lot of people would buy it.
Yeah, in about 12 years.
That's true. Maybe Square Enix should.
How long would that take?
Square Enix
take so long?
Because they be taking that long for their stuff. Somebody else make it. Somebody
Square Enix can't do it.
Okay, I'll make it on the Game Builder Garage.
Yes, make it on Game Builder Garage.
After the Marvel Avengers games, they can't. No.
Was that
You
Square
can't take
Enix
any
too?
other IPs. Yeah.
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
no. Someone else needs to do it.
They can't do
Bethesda.
anything outside of the Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts realm.
And I don't want them to do it because I don't want them to take 10 years to do it. I want somebody to do it, and I want it to take 2 years max, maybe a
2
year and a
years
half.
max?
If you're being ambitious.
That's a lot.
Oh
That's
man, sounds like some crunch.
Yeah, that's a rush.
What is the average amount of
That's a lot
time
of
for video
pressure.
game development? Like 3 years?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
think
Probably
3 to 5.
longer.
3 to 5?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can take 3.
It'll be 3 to 5 and it still won't be ready like
I know.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. I was about to say, yeah, we
man.
don't want another Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to rush people. Like,
I guess so.
I don't
I
know.
mean, okay, I can wait 5 years if somebody actually does it. Can someone actually do it? And then like,
yeah.
I like.
They be having terrible project managers like on their teams. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't
keep
know,
people
though,
in
'cause
check, like keep them on their deadlines.
Well, no, because I feel like these people are like overworked too.
Yeah, they are. They are.
And
Yeah.
they've actually said that. Like, didn't the people at didn't we talk about this like a while ago? The people at
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, they said they were overworked.
CD Project Red.
Yeah. So like, I kind of feel bad. But
then like the executives are getting bonuses and all this, and they're overworked. And
that's always how it goes. It's the hierarchy
In the gaming industry,
yeah.
in any industry, really. You know, we're all down here trying to make a living, and everyone up there is just breathing money. So that's how it goes. But I do want that game, so somebody should make it soon. But yeah, GTA fans, just get used to playing GTA 5 for the next 5 years, and then you'll have a new game. Before we talk about Black Widow, let's talk about. So Marvel has announced that they are done with multi-movie deals for their actors. So like, like take us back to like the year 2009 or 8, whenever Iron Man came out, and Tony Stark has been in like how many Marvel movies? Like 10, 9, however many movies he's been in. So multi-movie deals like that, where it's kind of locked into your contract to appear in multiple movies, they're not doing that anymore. Instead of having the actors, instead of forcing them to appear in these movies, they want them to appear in them because they're excited about growing within the MCU, which I feel like is gonna mess up some stories, but that's fine.
Yeah, it is. You can't give these actors free will. They're too creative for that. It's like, oh no, I don't want to do this role anymore. I'm over it. I'm gonna do something else. Like, you gotta lock them into a contract.
I know, right? I feel like that's gonna definitely mess up some story plots. I mean, I feel like Marvel has grown so much now, and it's such like a huge project that I feel like people are excited to be a part of it. I feel like people want to actively continue to be a part of it. So, I mean, hopefully they will want to keep, having cameos in these shows and stuff. But I don't know. I kind of like that contractual obligation. I like to know for a fact that somebody is going to appear in this movie.
For continuity's sake.
Yeah, for continuity's sake, right? And then instead of like mentioning them off screen, which is gonna like be terrible. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't imagine too many people turning down a Marvel check. However, so maybe it
Some
won't affect
people
too much.
Some people are hating on Marvel. Like what? Like, did you guys see the article about this actor? I don't know. I forgot what his name was. He threw some shade at Marvel the other day. What was his name?
Oh, I just recently heard about this. Yeah, he was in Blade, the original Blade movie.
Yeah, he was like, hold on, I'm gonna type it in. Blade actor shades MCU. Or he shaded Scarlett Johansson specifically. He said he was embarrassed for her because the MCU is trash. Basically, is what he said.
Oh man, isn't Blade coming to the MCU?
Yeah,
but he probably wasn't asked to be in it. That's probably why he's salty, because he was in the original.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
They didn't ask him to be part of the new one. Steven, is it Steven or Stefan? Whatever. Steven Dorff is embarrassed for Scarlett Johansson. He said,
why Scarlett Johansson specifically?
This is what he said. He said, it looks like garbage to me. It looks like a bad video game. He said that he felt embarrassed for Johansson.
About the Black Widow movie?
Yeah. He's like, I'm sure she got paid $5-7 million, but I'm embarrassed for her. I don't want to be in those movies. I really don't. I'll find that kid director that's going to be the next Kurt Cobain, and I'll act for him instead. So first of all, this is not the first time that like a director or like a actor has like turn their nose at the MCU. And I'm getting really tired of people doing this just because like, why are y'all hating? Like,
yeah, from outside the club.
Right. Because like Marvel movies aren't like, oh, and I think it was who said that
Steven Spielberg?
Was it Steven Spielberg or was it it was somebody that said you know, it's not real cinema. And I'm like, but Marvel
some
is,
old white director.
Yeah. I'm like, Marvel is not like, they're not trying to market themselves as real cinema. Like nobody expects these movies to win Oscars. You know what I mean? Like these movies are just for entertainment. It's entertainment. And like people know that and the fans know that and they love the movies. So like why are y'all hating on it? Because
Bro, I'm not a film major. I don't know what real cinema is. Like air quotes. I don't know what does that mean to me? I'm just watching movies.
Right. Like people are just mad because like there's such a big fan base for it now and the movie is racking so much money. Like because you know like the highest grossing movies of all time, the top 5, like I think like 3 out of 5 of them are Marvel movies now, or like 4, like something like that. Like they're all Disney movies, I think, or something like that, but like 3 of them are Marvel movies, and I think people are just upset about that. But like they're good movies for what they are, you know, for the entertainment of it.
Word, exactly. Plan your movie accordingly. Like you had this whole gap right now where there hasn't been that many Marvel movies. You could have been dropping stuff like. You know?
I'm sorry that not everybody wants to sit and watch your cinematic masterpiece because it's probably boring. It's probably
most likely,
exactly.
It's probably boring. Like it's probably good, but it's probably boring. So Stephen Dorff, even though you were in a Blade movie, he's probably just mad because he wasn't asked to be in the new Blade. So whatever. You can't really talk when you were in a Blade movie. So
exactly.
Whatever. Tired of these Marvel haters. Stop hating on Marvel. But that's that. Did you guys see the What If trailer?
I've seen it.
Jossie, you didn't
watch it. Jossie, you missing out.
All right, pause. Jossie, you gotta watch it.
The What If trailer? What is that?
Go in the notes. Go in the shared notes and click it. And is this the actual trailer that you linked in here, James?
Yeah. Well, it's a tweet, but it has the actual video on it.
Okay. Well, we'll be back right after this, guys. Jossie's gonna educate himself, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, that was good.
Okay, now we're back. All right.
Yeah.
Ready, James?
I'm ready.
All right. So Jossie watched the trailer because somehow he didn't see it in the past week. So the trailer's out, and it actually looks really interesting. I know James said that he wasn't really excited about What If at all. James, is that opinion still true after seeing the trailer?
My mind has changed.
Okay. I like that. Okay. And why has your mind changed?
It looks good. So from the trailer, I mean, visually the animation isn't that cool, but the actual story looks good.
Yeah. The story does look good. There's a whole bunch of alternate realities that we see in this trailer. So like
come on, Shannon.
Stop it. Sorry. The spam callers. Okay.
Yeah, they're really coming out this year. I've got a lot of spam calls too.
Same, yeah.
I get like 20 spam calls a day. And like it's like, sorry, it's a sidebar, but like all these people offering to pay off all my student loans and like offering me all this free cash. Like I wish it was real. I wish.
Right. Same.
But sadly it is. Yeah, so many alternate realities, like Tony Stark. It opens like we see like the same kind of scene that we see like in the original Iron Man, and then his military escort gets bombed and then he gets rescued by Killmonger, which is weird, but that's what happens. Yeah. What else did we see in there?
See T'Challa as like Star-Lord.
Yeah. We see like the Avengers team is kind of switched now, so like T'Challa is Star-Lord, and then like Gamora's in there with like Thanos's like war gear.
Yeah.
Was the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy? Is his name Duck?
Oh,
the one that whistles.
Yondu.
Yondu.
Yeah. So it looks like T'Challa and Yondu have a better relationship than Star-Lord and Yondu did. So there's that. We see Loki.
Peggy Carter.
Yeah, we see Peggy Carter. We see zombies, which I'm not gonna like that storyline, but you know, I'll watch it. But I'm not gonna like it.
Right? Shed doesn't like zombies, guys. I don't know why.
I'm not really interested in seeing Marvel zombies. I might skip that episode, but we'll see. Loki's in there, and you know, we see like the Asgardian army behind him. So Thor's in there too, but this is supposed to be like a different version of Thor. It's supposed to be like a party Thor, is what I read, where like he is kind of irresponsible and not an adult. And I guess Loki now probably is seen as the more responsible one, so maybe he has more power than Thor. And then yes, Captain Carter. And then we also see Scarlet Witch in here, and we see like Peter and Okoye at some point in the trailer trying to like stop Scarlet Witch from doing whatever she's doing. Some people think that this show is going to be directly related to Doctor Strange, which will be kind of weird because it's an animated show. But that's what some people say. That's what all the reviewers of the trailer are saying. So we'll see.
Interesting.
It will be interesting to see all these different scenarios. It'll be cool to see Killmonger as T'Challa. Also, I should note that T'Challa is actually voiced by Chadwick Boseman. This was his last role.
Wow.
Before he died. So cool. That's gonna be good to see the last thing that he did for Marvel. So that's gonna be cool. But yeah, this comes out on August 11th. It's been a summer packed full of Marvel shows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Marvel haters are somewhere cringing.
Yeah, while Marvel's making all their money, somebody's hating on it.
Yep.
Because they can't get somebody interested in their classical film. So but yeah, I really like how all the shows are intertwining with the movies. At first I wasn't sure if I was gonna like that, just because you know they're two separate entities, and like maybe some people don't have Disney Plus, you know, and they don't have access to watch the shows, and they're gonna be confused when the movies come out. But I kind of like it. I like it. I like the bigger story that's being weaved together through the shows and the movies. So
yeah, they were so ready. Like they knew we were all gonna like, it's like they knew we were all gonna be at home to watch all their shows. Some conspiracy behind this.
Yeah, so it's true because we got a lot of stuff over quarantine,
right? Like they had it all spread out, like spaced out perfectly.
They did. It actually wasn't even spaced out. It basically all hit us at the same time, like back to back. Like we haven't had much of a break in between shows, so
yeah,
that's a good thing too. So we haven't had to wait super long. So Loki's gonna be over this last episode of Loki, but then like only a couple weeks from now we'll get like What If will start. Yeah, What If will start, and then a couple weeks after that we'll get Shang-Chi will be out in theaters. So you know, it's just Marvel train is rolling again. So speaking of the Marvel train, I guess we can get into Black Widow. So James, did you go to see it in the theater?
No, I didn't. But I don't mind
you
spoilers.
didn't see it?
No. Well, I mean, I never really had plans to go see it anyhow until you texted me. I was like, oh, maybe I should. I forgot what I did. I think I was playing Call of Duty, so I was getting aimbot hacked all yesterday instead of watching the movie. So,
well, we have to spoil it for you.
Oh yeah, hey, that'll be my punishment.
I can't believe you didn't see it. Oh man, because I wanted your opinion, because I knew that you weren't gonna. You know what? It's probably better. You didn't have to see it in the theater, to be quite honest with you. Jossie, did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
I didn't think it was a bad movie. I just thought
very actiony.
The action was really good. I think the acting was really good too. What's his face that plays Hopper in Stranger Things? Sorry, I forgot your real name.
Yeah,
I thought he did a really good job as whatchamacallit.
His name.
Anyway, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm losing my train of thought. But I just thought that we learned little to nothing from this movie. I thought we were kind of gonna learn more about how Natasha, how she defected from like the Red Room and went over to the Avengers, but we learned really nothing about how that happened. So I'm kind of like, so there's still like the big mystery of her past. So James, just because you haven't seen it, the movie takes place in between Civil War and Infinity War. So it's basically what she was doing in between that time. Yeah, I know a lot of people thought it was going to be like a prequel to like her life before the Avengers, but that's not what it was. So that's what I was expecting it to be. So there's still like a lot that we don't know about her past. So it's a little disappointing that that's not what we got. But I just feel like the story was a little unnecessary because again, we learned nothing. The villains were kind of pointless. Like Taskmaster, what was the point of her being in the movie? Can you tell me? Do you know?
Do I know?
Yeah. But do you feel that? Did you feel that way? Did you feel like it was kind of pointless for her to be in the movie? Do you feel like she served like little to no purpose?
Yeah, she didn't. But they needed somebody. You know, they need somebody with, like a name.
I mean, yeah, I know they needed like
special
a name,
villain.
but I just feel like. Hold on. Let me get his name real quick because I'm gonna feel bad if I keep going through this and not. Red Guardian. Sorry. I knew it was Red something.
There we go.
There you go. I feel like you could have marketed off of those names alone and you didn't need to throw anybody else in there. But that's just me. Also, couple questions. Like, how did Natasha, so you know how like all the Black Widows were like under mind control, right? And then like the point of the movie was to release them from mind control. How did Natasha get released from mind control? Who did that for her?
I guess she wasn't under mind control. That's why I assumed that she wasn't.
Maybe Shield did it. Like maybe Nick Fury did it. I don't know. That's what I was thinking too. But like that wasn't made clear. There was a lot of things that weren't made clear in the movie.
Yeah.
So I don't think you need to spend money to go see it, James. I think you can skip it, honestly. There is
wait until it's free, you say?
Yeah, there is lead into phase 4, like in the end credit scene. Like nothing in the movie leads into phase 4. It's just in the end credit scene. Natasha's sister, who's not really her sister, but like who she grew up with in their spy family when they were doing missions. She gets at the end, she's like standing at Natasha's grave, like this is after she dies in Endgame. And then she gets recruited by what's her name? Is her name Val? Remember Val from Captain America and the one from
Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, sorry.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, her. So she makes an appearance in the end credit scene as well and recruits Natasha's sister into the little group that she's forming, Thunderbolts, or whoever they're going to turn out to be.
Oh, okay.
So her sister's going to be in it as well. So, and then basically she sends her to go after Hawkeye because she says that Hawkeye is responsible for Black Widow's death, even though that is not true. But for some reason, she thinks it is.
Yeah.
So it is confirmed that Yelena, who is her sister, is gonna be in the Hawkeye show. So there's that. Cool. There's that lead in. But yeah, the movie, it wasn't a bad movie. I just didn't think that we needed it. It felt like a cash grab because I feel like we didn't learn anything from it.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't true cinema. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it wasn't a real cinematic experience. You know, no, it was though. The acting was good. The choreography, the fight scenes were really good. The action was really good. I just feel like we didn't need it because then there's just so much that we still don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, we still don't know. So like, a running thing in all the Marvel movies, like in several of the Marvel movies between Natasha and Clint, is like something that happened in Budapest. Like they mention it in the first Avengers movie. Like, yeah. And like I thought they were in Budapest in this movie, so I thought we were gonna finally learn like what happened in Budapest and like what they were talking about in those movies. But again, like it didn't go back that far for us to know that, so like we still don't know what happened in Budapest. I just feel like they could have gone a different direction with the movie. Like,
oh shit. Yeah, Jen, do you know that girl on Instagram is like a Black girl? Like she's always like fighting with swords and does like martial arts.
Yeah,
she was in that movie too.
Was she? Oh,
yeah, wait. Yeah. The one with the afro.
Did she play? Did she play one of the widows?
One of the widows. Yeah.
I forgot that.
So like, I was looking for her. Like, I thought she had like a bit, like at least like a bigger scene. I barely saw her.
She was an extra, basically.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I didn't. Where was she? Because I forgot she was supposed to be in that, but I thought she was gonna have a big role also.
They showed her face, like when they went into the room with all the girls that they were training. Like they showed her face for a second. And then I think I saw her like kicking Natasha like on the floor. But that's about it. I don't know. Maybe she worked on the choreography. That's what Jazz said too.
Did she?
Maybe she helped them with the fight choreography.
Maybe. She was on a poster though, so I thought she was gonna have like a big.
Yeah, she was on the poster. Yeah.
I guess not. What do you rate the movie, Jossie? I don't want to spend too much time on it since James didn't see it.
No, I don't mind.
I give it like a 7.5.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's a fair rating. Again, the movie wasn't bad. I didn't have any problem with the acting. I didn't have any problem with the choreography. I just think that the story was not what it should have been. So that was my main problem with it. If you don't see it, I can't really say that you're missing too much. You're not. You're not missing too much, because again, you don't really learn anything. You don't learn anything new about Natasha. You really don't. Like, you don't learn anything that you didn't know. Yeah. Do you agree that you learned nothing new about her? You don't. You learn, the only thing that you learn is that she has this family. It's a fake, it's like a spy family, and they were on a mission for 3 years when like Natasha and her sister were kids. Like, they were pretending to be a family, but they were really on a mission to steal information from S.H.I.E.L.D. You learn that at the beginning, but like, that's it. You don't really learn anything else about her. So, and that's really only shown in order to set up the characters in the movie so you know who they are. But besides that, you learn like nothing about her. So you're hoping to learn something about her. Don't look for it in this movie, because you won't find that information.
And it was interesting to see, like, you know, because they were like Russian spies or whatever, and then they like were like running away from S.H.I.E.L.D. in America, and they sought like refuge in Cuba, because you know, like during the Cold War, like Russia and Cuba.
Oh, look at you, Jossie, dropping some historical.
Yeah, you know, got dropped some historical facts on them. You know?
I just really yes. So that, I guess that is interesting if you're thinking about the history aspect of it. Thank you, Jossie.
Yeah.
I was just really interested to see how she defected and went over to S.H.I.E.L.D. That's what I wanted to see. That's why I wanted to know what happened. I just wanted to know that, but I didn't get that information. I don't know.
Yeah, they spoke about it, but they didn't show anything.
I don't really know. I still don't know how they met. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
yeah, I thought like Coulson was gonna be chasing her or something, like in the beginning, like as when she was a kid. But I don't know. She might be closer to Coulson's age than, you know.
Yeah. And another thing I want to know is, you know how at the end she stays behind because General Ross, like, they found her and they're after her, and then like we see that she's waiting for them to get there as all those trucks, like 20 of the trucks, are pulling up to where she is, and then 2 weeks later she's just a free woman walking around. I'm just like, how did she escape? What happened? You know what I mean? Stuff like that bothers me. That didn't bother you?
I don't know. I thought about it for a second, then I was like, all right, whatever.
I was like, how did she escape?
This is what it is. Yeah.
I saw something on, so like her sister gives her a vest before they go their separate ways again, and then she's wearing that vest throughout the whole like Infinity War movie. So I saw a meme, and the meme was like, this movie was a 2.5-hour movie of the origin story of the vest. That's all we learned.
Great word. Like, what, I'm gonna go back and look at Infinity War and look for the vest now? Like,
yeah, she's wearing it. Yeah, she's wearing it for the whole movie. So
that's ridiculous.
That's all.
That's ridiculous. I did not know
that. So that was Black Widow. It's I give it a. I mean, I can probably give it a 7, because again, it wasn't a bad movie. I just feel like it wasn't necessary. It didn't add anything to the story. And I was gonna say that it could have came out a long time ago, but it was supposed to come out like a year and a half ago. But you know, COVID, it was delayed several times.
Yeah.
But if it would have came out at the time it was supposed to come out, I wouldn't have been as mad at it. But because it's coming out now, it's just like, this is dumb. But yeah. So that's how I feel about it. Viewers, if you saw Black Widow and you have any thoughts on the movie, please let us know in the comments. Yeah, James, I'm sorry. So the first thing I saw after I finished watching it, I was like, oh no, I feel so bad. I made James spend his money at the movies. But you didn't see it, so it's okay. It's okay. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything.
Well, happy to hear. I still may check it out though, once it's free on Disney Plus.
When's that gonna be? Like 3 months? 4 months? It's okay.
Yeah, is Mulan free on there yet?
I think yes, Mulan is free.
Mulan, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so not
I felt
too bad of a turnaround.
Mulan.
I fell asleep during Mulan too. I tried to watch it.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish it.
I never watched it again. Maybe I should one day.
I have no desire to go back to it really, because it was kind of boring. That's why I fell asleep.
Raya and the Last Dragon was good though. That's probably
Raya and the Last Dragon was good. I saw that movie.
Yeah.
Did you watch Luca, the movie about the mermaid boys? Did you watch that one?
No.
No.
I want to watch that one too, just because, like, you know, mermaids. Anyway, is there anything else before you wrap up, guys?
Oh yeah, I have something.
Yes. Okay.
The fans want to know, Shannon. Did you watch the Demon Slayer movie yet?
No.
Shannon, you didn't see the Demon Slayer movie,
Oh
Shannon?
wow, Jossie, we got to get on her case, man.
Damn,
she promised that she was gonna watch it this week.
I promise. No. The promise was based on the events of
contingent promise.
The contingent promise on the person I'm supposed to watch it with finishing the first season, and they have not yet. So I have not watched the movie. Still,
crazy.
So
they got it on the Funimation app.
I know. So okay. Here's a new promise.
Contingent or regular?
This is a regular promise. I will watch it by next week. I will have seen it.
All right, Jossie, let's hold her to it.
Well, Jossie's not going to be here, so he doesn't have to hold me to it. But James, you can hold me to it.
Will do. Yeah, Jossie will text you from Cali, and
exactly.
yeah.
Did you watch the movie, Shannon? Exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it. I swear. It's not my fault. I've been wanting to watch it ever since it was in the theater. But whatever. Anyway, next week, guys. Next week, I swear. Cool. But as always, thanks for joining us, guys. Jossie's back now. Well, not next week, but after that, you can expect him to be here. We were supposed. Sorry, I forgot to address this because last week we teased it. We were supposed to have guests on the show this week, but something happened, so we had to push that back. So if you were expecting us to have an interview with the Blerdy Couple podcast this week, look forward to that in the future. So yeah, but besides that. You can always like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds, send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Joseph.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.